Nicholas Saunderson, The Life of a Blind Mathematician. Nicholas Saunderson, born in 1682, is considered a great mathematician for his discoveries in geometry, differential calculus, Bayes' theorem, creation of the Elements of Algebra book, Volume 1 and Part 2, and invention of the calculator. He was a little different from the typical mathematician. At age 1, he contracted smallpox and became completely blinded. Born in England in a time when decent schooling was difficult to find for underprivileged children, he actually acquired a very good education. From a young age, he was taught Latin, Greek, French, and mathematics. Since he was blind, he learned all of these things by tracing engravings on tombstones with his fingers. Around age 18, he met a profound mathematician, William West, who made it possible for Nicholas to attend college at Cambridge University and further his higher education. His dream was to be a professor and educate students about math. Soon after he was attending Cambridge, professors became increasingly impressed with his knowledge and allowed him to teach their classes. He then became the fourth Lucasian professor of mathematics at Cambridge. A student there even stated, he enjoyed a reputation as an outstanding teacher, noted for both his popular lectures on natural science and his expertise in tutoring mathematics. It was said at Cambridge that he was a teacher who had not the use of his eyes, but taught others to use theirs.
He truly impacted the lives of many. Now one may ask how he was able to perform difficult mathematics without the ability to see. Well, his invention of the calculator machine made this possible for him. It consisted of a board with holes into which pegs could be placed. Each number from 0 to 9 was represented by the position of a large and small peg in a square array. Much of what Saunderson studied was geometry, and his most successful lecture courses was optics. Geometry requires geometrical figures to be considered, and one might again reasonably ask how Saunderson coped with this problem. Well, he used a mechanical device similar to his counting board. It was also a board with holes and pegs, but this time he used string which he put round the pegs to create geometrical shapes which he could study using his sharp sense of touch. Up to this point, he had not published any of his works. He was working long hours and fell ill. His friends became worried and told him when he became well again, he had to publish his works. He then began working on the Elements of Algebra lecture book. He finished his first, but became ill with scurvy before the second volume was released. When he died, his wife, daughter, and son finished the volume and got it published. Saunderson was inducted a member of the Royal Society, and his life was turned into a musical called No Horizon, so his math legacy could live on forever.